Hi there, Tom. I just wanted to go over a couple of things that we've spoken about since we've started working together. The first thing, as you'll remember, was your right hand grip, and you've made a nice change there, and it's something that I'll keep checking. You used to have your right hand over a lot more, so the V on your right hand there, the picture on your right, used to aim a lot more over that way, and you've definitely moved it back a little bit, and it's a lot better now. Last week you did have that ball a little bit too far back in your stance, and I think that was in response to your swing that was getting a little bit flat on the downswing, which can cause you to hit slightly behind the ball. So instinctively you'll move the ball further back so that you don't hit behind the ball. Then the other thing was with your posture. You were just getting a little bit too far away and a little bit crouching. The one on the left here is after we changed it. This was one that you said felt really uncomfortable, but it still looks pretty good there. Then in your swing, on the downswing, yeah, you were just getting a little bit flat there. You can see how the club is a little bit too far behind you there. I'd like to see the club a little bit more, yeah. So my club's coming in just a wee bit too much from the inside, but you know, there's so many really good things happening here as well. Your body movement, what your arms are doing there. Your right arm is bent there, and that's going to straighten out through impact. And these are all little movements that you're already making that I think are going to stand you in good stead in the future. Then something else that I've sort of briefly touched on it was the movement of your left knee on the backswing. I feel that you do restrict your hip movement, and that left knee sort of stays there. I think for a while it was almost moving towards the target on the backswing as opposed to coming in a little bit, and what that does is that restricts your turn. So I just want to get Jamie Sadlowski, and the reason that I'm using him is because he almost exaggerates the movements that most of the top players make. So you'll see the knee stays out in the first half of the backswing, it doesn't come in, but then as he keeps turning, you can see how his left shoulder is turning around this way and his right shoulder is moving around that way. So these muscles are being stretched in here, and that has the effect of now pulling the knee in. If he was restricting his hip turn and the left knee movement, he wouldn't be able to make this turn with the upper body. So you'll see though that some of your moves here are very, very similar to Sadlowski on the downswing. That's why I say you've got some of these moves already. This video, yeah, on the right now is from maybe a month or 6 weeks ago, and you'll see how similar your movements are. It's actually amazing. So I think if we can work on your backswing a little bit, you know, when you get a little bit older, you're going to hit the ball a long way. Then just the last thing was the right foot. You'll see how you've got the weight on the ball of your foot there, and we've just been working on getting the weight a little bit more onto the toes. You'll see how Sadlowski there's got the weight more on the big toe on the finish. that also will just allow you to turn through and finish a little bit easier. But you have changed that quite nicely, and you know, I'd rather move slowly with the things that we work on. We've got time on our hands. It might be a good idea to work on the backswing after the under 19s, because your swing is good enough to do really nicely there as it is. So after the tournament we can start looking at some of these movements on the backswing. But I look forward to seeing you again this week, and keep well. Cheers.